for my fiance, and he will be right there, and that's it. That was all. That was all I would be going for, because that's in general old. Because you sat there and you played that, and you allowing it to play this. It's been like 2-3 weeks now. Like, oh,
And
we're in the mid trailer
told
season.
you he wanted to get a strong black couple up there and then pull out a rumor like that.
Yeah, just basically like bring, have a strong black couple, but then
Like,
we don't
bring him
want
so
to
we
see
can
that
put a scandal
bullshit
with
too
you.
much. Just bring them down. Yeah, bring them down. Because that's
It's
what the
like, so I'm
housewives.
a
You see this lovely couple, it breaks up. They divorce now. You either got the domestic violence or you even got a husband that somehow murder himself. Commit
open,
suicide.
like, and then the thing about those shows, and
Yeah.
like I've started doing research and whatever, and like things like
I
that, is like they're educated because it's their relationships. Like, they are really going through this in their relationship. Like, husbands are cheating, or they're getting caught on Twitter or things like
Mhm.
that. Like, nudes are getting like
Mhm.
leaked. That is a real topic
Yeah.
to talk about. You understand? You can't word through the streets, this and that, and third, because that's not a real topic to talk about. That's just being messy. So that's why I put that
Mhm.
out there. Y'all just being messy, and I don't chill with messy people. But also, production, you
Mhm.
went the extra route to be messy by going there, because the guys' night was the last day, and it was only me, Javier, and then production. So by you doing that
and
and
I
throwing that little
so
black and
bad.
white in, now you are part of the whole situation, and I cannot mess with you the same amount as I cannot mess with them.
And mind you, I say, Karan, I don't want nothing to be too messy at the. I don't want nothing to be messy at all at the guys' night. Like, I stressed to
And
myself, I
he
did
brought
not
the
want my guys'
mess.
night to be season finale. I did not, because I was like, you want something to be messy, but then the mess started happening before that, and it just was like my guys' night, my precious like night of unity that I wanted to have, that I spent my money on. Probably, I'm not even
We
gonna
have
go
some
there.
good questions though in the beginning, though, bro. You have to remember that,
It was good.
because we did go around, and Prince even opened up about a situation, and we were like, "Oh, really?" Like, it
Yes,
was
I was
really a
happy.
good
Yeah,
moment where
it was
we
a good
were.
night.
It was a good night. Now, somebody threw
Mhm.
some questions in there that stirred up the tea, that got really straight to it. So we was like, "Let's talk about it," since I got the question. But it wasn't no rowdy, rowdy. We about to fight. And I think that's the thing about how he made it seem like, oh, I want to just give them entertainment, because it wasn't no fight. It wasn't no this.
What about
My
the
life is not entertainment for you to sit there and give around so you can sit there and let it dry out. I would have respected him enough if next week he would have dropped the episode. I would have respected him professionally, but professionally he did not. Professionally, he's still waiting. But you're sitting there promoting another show. Now we got a problem. We have a problem, because you're gonna sit there and allow my name to sit there and look. You understand? Like, how can I respect
Yeah.
somebody like that? Like, come
let
on,
it
man.
marinate? Like, we don't have, like, a say, and then it's just not saying
Like,
we have a say, but it's just like it's
it's
sitting
just
there
very.
Yeah.
in the build up. It was a gag. I know I gagged. I said, "Oh my gosh, here I go, Lord," and then another lie with somebody else's. Oh my
And the
god!
gag was the professionals were. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about
What? What was
timing.
it? What was it?
Quran came into a 2 week timing. We had to shoot the scenes that we did. Basically, which is only 3 important scenes, which is my scene.
Mhm.
Bitch, we squeezed scenes up in there,
We
bitch.
my
I was
scene,
in and out and out,
Miles scene, and Javier scene.
Okay.
Those are the three group scenes.
and I had a scene with my
In a
mentor.
2 week scene. No, meaning like a group scene. In
Oh,
a
group
two
scene.
weeks. In
Yes,
a group
group
scene, those are
scene.
two group scenes, right? Which is mainly important, because in the other ones you
Mhm.
got like the personal, everybody.
Like
Bro
with
gets his
everybody.
life thing, like everybody together, me and my fiance. So you get that stuff. But you three in 2 weeks. And you push it, oh, what we about to do, what we doing, where's the location and stuff like that. Like, so you have to squeeze all of this together, and you moving and you shaking, but man, it wasn't genuine and it wasn't real. So he had word through the grapevines and put something together, and then they made that, and it was like, for 2 weeks, that's what you got.
But but listen, that was sloppy on his because he was doing too much. He kind of showed his hand a little bit by doing too much and like try to cram in these three scenes in 2 weeks. And He sloppy with that.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Real
So
sloppy.
I was like, and I'm like, I want him to understand, like, just take it as a life learned lesson. Like, if you want to go that route, just at least be like, yo, I know what I'm about to do and I'm about to handle this. You sloppy. Because we got receipts to pick up. And that's what I'm waiting for. But I don't want to be the negative person, like, oh, he's not going to give a review. He's going to give him the same energy he gave New York. He is. Because New York ain't fucking with him. So he can't go back.
I always said that.
He knows. So you just did the same. You did it the same thing to New York. You think you coming to Miami? Who you think you paying to be on a camera thing, a screen? And once again, that too, I will have to discuss if I want to do it on a camera screen. But ain't no camera screen. I FaceTime me and apologize to my fiance. Then I will post that. Then we might do that. But until then, I know he's going to get the same energy is because of the lack of professionalism that he is and how he gets tight and get put up in a corner when everything is attacking at him.
Like, he lies to us and he knows, like I told his face, that he's lying, and you tell your friends and show them more and everything. I know you do. And it's like, you're over there, you stay with them, so you show them like clips and stuff, and like, and the reason why he had to film us a lot because they couldn't build the season around just them. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
No tea, no shade.
Probably was already dead at that time.
You couldn't.
And I'm not trying to say it's like you not about to sit there and drag Bam thing, because as you can see, Bam was MIA. You're not playing with Bam. Bam is already saw that you're not about to play with my name, and I'm letting you in, and you got me around these people that are not genuine and they don't love me. I want to be around people that love me, and that because that's the person I am. So you see that, and that's where they was like, oh, where's Bam at? Bam minding his business. Because these are the messy ones.
He was so sweet this whole second half. Honest to God, they got a chance to meet the heaven sent.
And I made sure of that. I was like, yo, we're going to chill. And it's not no pick a side. Is that at the end of the day, I'm grateful that I got to know somebody off camera first. Because when I got to meet all of them, we were on camera with Prince and them and Sean and them. So they was always on camera.
And I was sitting here thinking, like, the whole time, like, even with the guys, I was sitting here thinking, like, I almost spent close to $1,000. Bitch, that could have been a pair of shoes. So I really could have saved my money.
First of all, I got yelled at for the rooftop thing because we were just, me, Xavier, and my fiance was at the house chilling. And he was like, yo, we throwing the rooftop thing. Right. It's like, yo, go get something to eat before y'all go. Because I know y'all going to turn up and get drunk because I want to have, it was a sunny day. It was a beautiful day. Yeah, we ain't get nothing to eat. And we waited for them. I ain't getting nothing to eat till like 7 o'clock. Mind you, we drinking tequila, we was drinking dark, all of that. Being a good hostess of the mostest. Mm-hmm. You think I'm gonna sit there and be a hostess and all that if I know you got beef or you sitting there talk? Oh, this all is gone. We going back to my house. Like, we gonna chill. Like, because this is what I worked hard for. I don't do all of that with people. And that's what I wanted to join the cast for, to show people like, hey, like I know these people, I know this rooftop place or whatever case may be. Like, let's just go chill. Like, I got connections. Like, because I do with my fiance, I do like, and I told Javier that. And I also was honest with Karan when I met him. I was like, yo, if you want to hook up. I even was so honest. I was like, yo, even if it was a reunion, before this even happened, I was like, if you need a spot, I'll help you out.
I ain't helping out with shit.
How are you genuinely going to mess up somebody that genuinely is being just kind? Unless you really think that I'm not. Maybe because I'm a Taurus, so they're like, oh, actually, you're going to switch up on them. I will. When I'm mad, I am mad. But when I am happy, I am the most happiest person. So why you want to be on my bad side? And bro, Javier, remember when I met Karan and what I told you? And Karan, I said,
everybody starts off at 100. Everyone starts off at 100. And you showed me what you are about.
Going down.
Damn. Yeah, you said that.
He did that from day one, and he started going down. From lying for where he at to the lying from where my address. I'm sending him addresses and he's somewhere else. How you somewhere else? I sent you. That's literally two opposite addresses.
And this is the things I had on the whole time. I just was like.
And I'm like, I'm starting to understand that. And you start to, because at the end of the day, all you know is trust and all you know is the truth. I'm not going to lie to somebody. If I'm not there, I'm not there. I'm taking, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I'll be there in an hour. Don't do that. But then you start to see the type of person they are, and after all of that, I started to see what type of person he is. And I can't surround myself with that. Like, and then it's not to be like the whole age situation is like he does have he wants to dream big and he's dreaming big. And I do wish him nothing but the best with his dreams and his hopes. But you cannot, I've learned that leaving the Bronx, you cannot create happiness by bringing other people down, because that would not it would not last. Like, karma is a bitch. Like, I've created so much harm towards people, like, growing up because of the situation I was in. And that's why I'm starting to learn where he's at. Like, it's like, damn, are you in that situation? Like, are you in? So, damn, like, let me take a step back on this. Like, because this is how you're supposed to treat somebody in these situations. You're supposed to have a heart for them. You're supposed to have that. But it was no heart for me. And you don't know what I'm going through. You really don't. Like, nobody don't. So you sit there and, like, it's just like a real messed up situation. But I do pray that he does get help with him and his relationship and his business too, because it's like you put all of that in jeopardy by putting my name and my relationship on that by bringing up this quote unquote situation. And now it also shows what you believe in or what you do want to showcase. Do you believe in love? Do you believe that love do last or things like that? Like, and if so, how would you come about this? And I really want Karan to answer that to me. Like, if he was put through this situation, like, how would you go about handling the situation? Like, how would you? Let me know, because
I just want to say, you guys, I want to go ahead and catch this L, but Xavier, we're going to continue to talk. Aaron, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad you gave me this platform to share my truth. And just to speak on what it is, there's no tea, no pun, no shade intended. It's just what it is. It's just a bunch of setups and a bunch of fraudulent shit. I am a man of God, and I will continue to pray for every single last one of them. And I will see you guys soon.
See you, bro.
Okay, bye.
You got the tea, the exclusive, honey.
When I tell you,
2
I feel
hours
like
and a
this is
half.
going to be 3 parts. First of all, this is going to be 3 parts. I already know. While you're talking, I'm literally like, I got 3 parts. 3 parts, and I already know the titles. Get the titles are spinning. I don't know if someone is going to be mad because I got this. I don't know. But just know that, I just want everybody to get their side and.
I know that. You got my word. I'm not doing no anybody interview. I'm sorry. Especially what I'm, like my mom said now, like where I'm going, like, my semester about to finish in like, middle December. Holiday time. I really love the holidays.
How you feeling about that?
I'm really good. I'm actually excited. Like, I just got emailed that they're gonna pay for my next semester due to COVID. Like, so they was like, you could take up to 13 credit classes. Like, that's a blessing. Like, cause I'm paying out of pocket for the classes. Due to like my dad and everything. Like, I used to get financial aid with him, but I'm an adult now, so I'm really learning. Like, okay, well, I'm doing an in-state thing, so it's really cool. And it's the holiday time. I really love the holidays, and our anniversary is coming up in January. So I really just want more just positive. And I'm happy I met you, like, genuinely. Like, so on and off, at least I was like, okay, I got something to look forward to or used to. Got your number. Like, yo, how you, when I pull up to New York City, like, pull up. I'm actually going to be in February for Fashion Week. So I always invite you. Like, you understand, like, things like that.
You know what? I've never been to Fashion Week, and I always wanted to go. So,
yeah,
but listen, I'm gonna if invite me, I definitely gotta invite my baby. So just like a little +1,
Yeah, hello. I rather that than you feel me. Like, I rather that than I say the same thing, because at the end of the day, like, I'm a people's person, but I'm also more of a people person when he's around too. So it's like by myself, I'm like, yeah, hey, how you doing? Like, you love your significant other to be around and be like, yo, they give you that. So both experiences would be dope. I don't mind. But yeah, that's what I'm actually excited for. So Literally,
Proud
that's
of that. I'm
something
proud of
new. Is
you.
just
That's
like
what's up.
I cannot wait. But that's in February. So that's what I'm saying. Like everything in next year. This year right now is just Thanksgiving. We're gonna throw like a Christmas party. Have my nephew and my niece fly out here for like from New York, just so that everybody can get a vibe. Because I want to start like a nice little Christmas thing every year now. Like we used to do it at my grandmother's house, but she's getting like she's not having it anymore. She's like, child. So I want to do a tradition over here. I'm like, I'll pay for my niece and my nephew. Those are the two ones I'm paying. The parents, I don't care. I don't care. I got the spare room. My niece and my nephew know they love each other, so they could see each other like at least once a year throughout my time. Simple as that. So I'm actually excited. I'm really excited. So you already know.
That's
And I
what's
got into
up.
friendship. So we got
Yeah,
the 411.
yeah. And it's all love. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you hit me back and everything. And I was excited because you were excited, and just me and you conversating about this. I'm so glad that you got to like, tell everything, put everything out, lay everything out on, the line. And you got my respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got
Thank
my
you.
respect. You got like, and listen, I'm in New York. Let's have drinks. I'm down for a good old drink
Mm-hmm.
now. I'm down
Yeah.
for a good old drink. I'm a
Uh-huh.
whiskey guy. I'm a
Yeah.
whiskey.
Okay. I'm
I
doing
gotta
with
have a little
tequila.
chaser
Yeah,
because I'm
with
a
tequila.
lightweight.
Okay, okay.
I
I know
love
the crazy thing is though, I do
tequila
want
too. I love
like
tequila.
even if like after the stuff and you do more interviews and stuff like that, I do want you to get through everything that I don't have a problem with the others like at all because it was minor things that is like I'm bigger than that. It was the way of they handled it. The problem is the what production did and how he did it. That's the bigger problem than everything else. With them is like they can say whatever they want. If they have a problem after or if they don't, I don't care. But it's not a problem like, okay, well, yeah, we about to pull up. It's a beef. It's not. If they want to make it, it's like, okay, well, I didn't know that. But it's not. It's basically on what production did and how they did it. It's not about who's doing it or any of the cast members because once again it wasn't their idea in my opinion, and that's what I'm going off of because if it was their idea they didn't know me or know that, so it couldn't have been their idea. So it's like that you can't hurt, you can't not, what's that saying, you can't knock the messenger or stuff like that. Like, so I'm not knocking the messenger, I've passed that. My fight is with the person who bingo. So that's what, just so you can understand that, because sometimes it's like, like people, it might get more juicy and it's like, yo, I need a piece of that one, but at least like, yo, X, I do know where you were coming from without the whole interview situation and like genuine, like, because once again when it came to Javier, like I had to understand his point of view of it, like or of Bam's, and you're gonna see it. It's just like I respected enough to be like, yo, our friendship is worth going forward because of the way you reacted and your reaction and the way you take it as an adult. Anybody can say anything against you or whatever. It's just how you're gonna go about it and what makes it facts. And like he just said, every day, like when we bring it up, something more hits us and we're like, yo, that's crazy. But we passed that. Like when we speak about it, we speak about more important things now. Like, so that's why I was just like, oh yeah, I'm ready to talk about it. Because we've been talking about it to each other since it aired. So that's cool. That's definitely cool. And I'm definitely down for everything.
Okay, that's do you have any final words? Like, do you have any final thoughts on everything that transpired? Do you have some lasting impressions? Do you want to promote something? Do you want to anything, like any thoughts or any? Let it out now.
I feel like I feel like now more than ever that we all need to take this. Well, I took it, so everybody else needs to take this as like a learning lesson. Like we all go and we can. It's easy to judge and it's easy to do this towards other people. Or we see this as like, oh, I'm gonna judge that and things like that. And then when it happens to you or everything, like you're like, damn, like that really just happened. So I feel like this was an awareness of being mindful of how you speak to others or what you do say about others, because it might affect them harshly. Then you could have been like, oh, it was just a joke, or it was just for play, and people are like, damn, but that really hurt. We're not aware of that. We feel like in this community we can just put our own opinion out there because everything is so publicly. Like, I publicly put my relationship out there, so you publicly can judge it. I publicly did not put out a cheating relationship, and I ain't no scam. So that's why I'm stating my fact now. But it's also an awareness of, if anybody else do want to join a show or things like that, just know what you're signing up for. And if you do know it, at least have it on written contract or things like that, so that at least you know, like, yo, these are the boundaries that you have to give. And if you cross these boundaries, now I'm going to literally take it to legally, because this is a legal situation too. And I'm like, I'm not about to do that, because once again, it comes with equity and everything like that, and what you own. And mind you, I'm not trying to put what me and my fiance has sat there and worked hard for, and together putting what we own to sit there and fight for Quran and Gemini films. So it's like, child, trust me. But it's just a lifelong lesson. So I do want to tell, like, viewers out there, like, that do want to join in the show or whatever the case may be, like, just make sure you do your research. And once again, it's entertainment. Yes, people are entertainment, but at the end of the day, entertainment, it's also real. Entertainment cannot be, like, somebody cannot literally tell you, okay, go slap that person for entertainment. Like, what? Like,
no,
come on. Entertainment is, okay,
if
well,
you have
I
a mind
really
of your own. If you have a mind of your own, and
entertainment
you're not
to me is, if I'm going to be honest, I dislike this, or we both disagree, I won't mind that, because we all disagree. There's been times where I disagree with my brother, my fiance, everybody, but it's just how you handle the disagreement. It's not about throwing blows. It's not about going low blows or things like that. And I feel like this is a lifelong lesson. And if it's not, and it's just for entertainment, it's like, oh, well, you got, you good? Then I got. I can take a joke. I can really take a joke. I really can. So I'm good at that too. I got that. I just, if we want to continuously do the joke, okay, we're gonna continuously joke. I'm telling y'all, because X is I'm a Taurus. I can hold a grudge, but I've learned how not to. I've learned how to not be that stubborn person, and that, oh, I'm always mad and I'm raw. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not. But I am mad at the situation that you find someone in a happy place and you want to just showcase you being happy and you in love or whatever, and somebody use that and they twist it around. It's like, well, damn, let me just stay back in my corner where I was at in the first place, where I was a happy camper, and I'm okay. Everybody, but it's just how you handle the disagreement. It's not about throwing blows. It's not about going low blows. It's like, so, and probably the same for me. So it's no shade. It's like, probably, you understand, like, it's just we in different corners. Like, we're in different situations. So that's another thing where it just got about, like, it's like, yeah, messiness in that whole situation it's not even connected, because we're not even connected in no shape or form. The only way we're connected is in this show. So it's just basically like that. But it was a lifelong lesson, and I'm very thankful. Do I have any regrets? I did regret it at first. Now I just look at it like a lifelong lesson. Like, just know what you're signing up for, X. Like, you have to know, because it's your life. Like, and that's anything for anybody. Like, I knew what I was signing up for to do this interview. I knew what I wanted out of this interview. I knew. I knew. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, moving forward is just being able to sit there and say, hey, like, and if some other news come up, you will be the first one to know. You want to know why? Because you got the exclusive. So trust me, I got you. I definitely got you. No worries. But I do thank you, though, for, like, literally taking the time out to get to know me and everything like that.
You're welcome. You know, I had no choice but to, because I didn't know you, and the fact is, they was talking so much, and I wanted to get to know you, because, you know, you're fine. You're fine. I can't stress that enough. You're fine. But when your excitement is what catches me. Like, I love when a person that I'm interviewing is excited to be interviewed by me. And
it's my first time. I told you that.
Yeah,
nervous.
like that's like and I'm like you laid it all out and you it's so crazy. You say you nervous, you didn't give off that. Like you went right into it. So it's like this like wasn't your first time, and I'm usually like stuttering and messing up words and shit. So it's like, and then Jovier helps me with something, and you do. So it was. I just thank you and thank you for doing this with me. I hope I know this is not going to be the last time I
Oh no.
talk to you, and see what you're doing. Um, Congratulations to you and your fiance. Um, many more years to come. I'm definitely going to look out for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please click that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And please keep checking out the beautiful chocolate Xaviierstyles. Follow him on all his social media. It will be in the description below, child. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, you guys. Say bye to
See you
Xavier.
later.
Live for you, child. Bye.